Lucky for us, life is full of choices, big and small. They define us, make us who we are. And when it comes time for you to choose, a car, home, your next big adventure, or start a new business, Farmers Union Insurance has the variety of coverage options to protect each perfect moment. Farmers Union Insurance. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Farmers, be ready this planting season by contacting Yield Advantage for all your seed and planting equipment needs. They carry high-quality products from Precision Planting, Intelligent Ag, Copperhead Ag, Outback Wraps, Ware Parts LLC, Midwest Seed Genetics, and more. Yield Advantage can help your planter from basic service parts to liquid fertilizer setups. All of the latest technology and often significantly less than buying a new planter. Be ready to hit the field by contacting Yield Advantage, 218-517-7878, or online at yield-advantage.com.
Do you experience pain, tingling, numbness, freezing, or burning in the hands and feet? Does your balance feel off? Tired of sleepless nights? You may suffer from neuropathy. Dr. Andrea may be able to help. Neuropathy is a serious disease where nerves begin to break down, leading to balance problems and other complications. Our program addresses the causes, not just the symptoms. See if you qualify for our neuropathy program at Hornstein Family Chiropractic. Schedule a consult with Dr. Andrea at Hornstein Family Chiropractic, 701-672-1300. Hornstein Family Chiropractic, where chiropractic care is a family affair.
The folks at Tyler Farm Supply understand that farming is hard work, and that's why they only offer durable and reliable short-line farm equipment that you can depend on. Whether you're a small-scale farmer or manage a large operation, they have the tools that you need to get the job done quickly and efficiently. Plus, with their competitive pricing and financing options, Tyler Farm Supply makes it easy for you to get the equipment you need without breaking the bank. Give them a call today, 701-642-8827.
When challenging conditions arise, we don't back down. We up our game. We outpace the competition. Keep you ahead of adversity. We keep you equipped and bring you solutions that hit close to home. Channel leads the field so you can rise above. See how at channel.com/rise.
Make OSPTI your choice for outpatient rehabilitation and sports injuries with locations in Fergus Falls, Breckenridge, and Hankinson. Orthopedic and sports physical therapy is the right choice for your recovery. Live your best life. Trust the experts at OSPTI.
Fast turnaround, cute designs, and so many options. It's totally made for you. Comfy Vibes Co. Fast, trendy, custom, yours. Check us out at comfyvibesco.com.
For 75 years, Corner Drug has been your trusted Health Mart pharmacy in Wahpeton. As the prescription specialist, we're dedicated to your health. We provide immunizations to keep you safe, along with health pack compliance packaging for easy medication management. Plus, our medication synchronization ensures all your prescriptions are ready when you need them. Experience personalized care and expertise at Corner Drug, where your health is our priority.
Insurance is an important safety net for your family, your home, and your business. Carlson Family Insurance Agency is your local auto owner's insurance provider. At Carlson Family Insurance, they work for their clients, not the companies. Customer service and satisfaction is their #1 goal. Give Carlson Family Insurance a call for all of your personal, farm, business, and crop insurance needs. 701-672-6002 or at cfiagency.com. Carlson Family Insurance, your auto owner's insurance agent.
Every morning, we start our day with a purpose. To care for each other. Beyond hospital or clinic walls. Helping people feel seen and heard. Because family, friends, and community mean everything to us.
This is who we are, and this is what we care about. Hey there.
So we have 30 seconds
to tell you
why you should be a member of FCCU.
First Community Credit Union is member-owned.
But aren't all financials member-owned?
Nope, they're not.
Many have stockholders that drive decisions.
As a credit union, we put our members first.
As a matter of fact,
that means all the money that we make,
cha-ching,
gets reinvested back to you, our member owners.
So come see why.
Life is better with community at First Community Credit Union.
Comdell Innovation is now hiring production technicians for a variety of shifts with opportunities to make $20 or more per hour. Work in a clean, climate-controlled facility. Second shift, 4 10-hour days, every weekend off, 3:30 p.m. to 2 a.m., and 4-crew rotation, straight days, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., or straight nights, 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. Apply in person or online at ComdellInnovation.com. Comdell Innovation of Wahpeton, an employee-owned company.
Every business begins with an idea. With dedication, hard work, and high-speed broadband, that idea can grow into something giant. The member organizations that form BAND are proud to support North Dakota businesses every step of the way, from the soil to the stadium. The Broadband Association of North Dakota, helping North Dakotans grow bright ideas into big business.
Having the right insurance team will change the way you view insurance. Hi, this is Amanda from State Farm. My staff and I believe insurance is a tool that can help you plan for what can go wrong so you can focus and invest in what can go right.
Amanda and her team are dedicated to serving you and the community. They are local, committed, and a trusted insurance team. See why they've been voted Best Insurance Agency 7 years and counting.
Come see us. We'd love a chance to work with you too.
Smith Motors in Wahpeton, our goal is to find the vehicle that fits you, both in lifestyle and budget. Do more with the spacious GMC Acadia, the powerful, always dependable Chevy Silverado, or the rugged, hardworking GMC Sierra. Since 1960, Smith Motors has provided an excellent automotive experience featuring high-quality service and low-pressure sales. Chevrolet or GMC, the selection is great. And if we don't have it, we'll find it for you. Smith Motors, small-town friendly, big-town.
Getting you back to what you love. We are Optimum Rehab. For over a decade, Dr. Tony Eggeman has provided physical therapy services for the people of Wahpeton, Breckenridge, and surrounding communities. We're a small practice that sees our patients as individuals. Through hands-on techniques, our patients have their treatment plans tailored to their exact needs. Sprains, sore muscles, back pain, achy joints, rehab following surgery, you name it. Optimum Rehab is your answer. When you need exceptional physical therapy, you need Optimum Rehab.
We know switching banks takes time. But what if we told you that at Bell Bank, we have a team that knows you by name?
Worth it.
Or real people that answer the phone within 22 seconds.
Worth it.
A bank that you can trust that will never hit you with sneaky fees?
It's so worth it.
Switch and see why Bell Bank is worth it. Bell Bank, member FDIC.
Abby Johnson with the home run just about the straightaway center field.
That's okay. I'll just dock your pay. I don't know about that.
Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Wahpeton, North Dakota. And today it's the home of the Wahpeton Huskies. And they are hosting former EDC opponent and now Region 2 foe in Devil's Lake. The Firebirds are in town to take on the Huskies, who, of course, play in Region 1. So we got some North Dakota high school basketball action here for you today on Three Borders Sports Network. And also thanks to you, those watching on Red River Communications, Cable Channel 28. Red River Communications, internet with a human touch, also brings you this program. I am Joe Schreiner, and the man to my right pushing buttons and just being a good guy and a pretty good color man for me here and a business partner, Brian Watson, B-Dub.
It's been a while.
It has.
It's been a while since we've been over here.
It has been a hot minute since we've been over here, hasn't it? Just taking a look here, B-Dub. The Huskies coming in here at 10-4, and the not sure what all those announcements were. I'm not sure what that's all about, but
it's the boys' basketball team.
No, it is.
They get
everything.
They get a little bit of everything.
All
so
right. Okay.
You know,
thought maybe there was some major announcement going on there.
No.
All right, everybody, welcome again to the Yield Advantage pregame show. Yield Advantage is the precision planning, sales, and service center for the Southern Red River Valley. Your announcer guy here will now focus on what his business is today to do, and that is to host our pregame show. And the Firebirds coming in here at 10-5. Brian, Huskies coming in at 10-4. And the last time they played back on January 3rd, Huskies win by 13 up at their place, and I believe, if I remember correctly, I think Devil's Lake was ranked 1 at the time in the state of North Dakota.
Yeah, I mean, the Huskies have been able to clip off a couple of teams that have been highly ranked at the time of play, and they're playing some pretty good basketball right now. I think, having beaten Devil's Lake earlier in the season, I think maybe they come into this game with a little bit of confidence, but you have to know that the Firebirds are going to come in looking for a little bit of revenge. It's a little bit of battle of the old EDC schools. I think Devil's Lake is kind of, the one rival that's consistent, being in Division A and the old EDC. So I think it's a game that both teams look at on the schedule, go, hey, this is one that we want to get. And I think both teams are going to be ready to play.
And it's going to be a busy week here for the Huskies too, and you're accustomed to it too as well. But they've got a Saturday game here, and then they got to come back right away on Monday and take on Region 1 opponent Oak Grove.
Yeah, I think for the Huskies, you want to win this game. But I think in the grand scheme of things, the game that's more important is the game that's on Monday.
Yeah,
that's the one that you really need to get. You're sitting at both these teams sitting at 4th place according to the schedules here in their respective regions. Wahpeton in 4th place in Region 1 and Devil's Lake in 4th place in Region 2.
Correct.
But I do think that these are two teams that are going to be dangerous come region time.
Yeah, and I think, and you kind of touched on it there, Wahpeton sitting in 4th place there in the Region 1, but Oak Grove sitting up there, sitting in 2nd place kind of right now. And if the Huskies can get that win on Monday against Oak Grove, that'll be a good big win for them. And of course they got a win here today too. But
both of these teams are right in the mix of things.
Yeah,
both regions are pretty tough. Both regions have 3 teams that are either ranked or getting votes in the top 5. So it's a good matchup between the two teams. Both teams are getting votes in the current poll. So it just should be a good battle. So we'll have to see who plays the best basketball today.
And I know coaches don't like to look too much to the past and too much to the future, especially if the first game in front of them is today. But the Huskies took on 4 Winds Minnewaca and came away with a win there. In fact, that's the only loss of the season for 4 Winds Minnewaca. And they took on Kindred, gave them a tough run. And then, again, Central Cass, they defeated them, when was that, last week? On Monday or Tuesday, whatever that was. And been making a nice run. And Huskies looking to improve on that today as well. Devil's Lake started out the season 6-0 before their loss to the Huskies back on January 3rd. And now they have lost 5 of their next 6 games. And currently they are on a 3-game win streak. The Huskies, they are on a 5-game win streak, beginning with the border battle against Breckenridge, Valley City, Grand Forks Central, Lisbon, and Central Cass. Huskies have won 5 in a row, looking to continue that. streak. So one of these streaks are going to end today, B-Dub.
Yeah, you got to play all the games, and, when teams run into each other, both of them on streaks, somebody's got to win, somebody's got to lose. But I think, again, it's about playing good basketball. There are times where you can lose a game, but you still play good basketball, and I think that's what coaches are looking for, just to go out and play good basketball, whether you win the game or lose the game, because we're getting to that point in the season where it's playoff time, and now is where you want to be playing good, solid basketball. And these are two good basketball teams. I think you're going to see a good game here today.
Very much so. I agree with you. That's going to conclude our Yield Advantage pregame show. Yield Advantage is the precision planning sales and service center for the Southern Red River Valley. Coming up next, we're going to have our national anthem and then our Hornstein Family Chiropractic starting lineups. Coming up next right here on Three Borders Sports Network.
Dakota Ag Products has helped farmers with all their agricultural needs as the farming industry has expanded. They provide farmers with all their chemical, fertilizer, seed, grain, and elevator needs. They also offer deep band tillage, chemical application, and fertilizer application, just to name a few. Proud to be a partner in your operation since 1941. Download the MKAP Grower 360 app from your app store today to see current market prices, your tickets, and any essential information for your operation. Thanks for all your hard work.
At Interstate Engineering, we're more than engineers and surveyors. We're partners in building stronger communities. For 50 years, we've partnered with communities across the Great Plains region, from airports to water systems, transportation to recreation. Our team delivers innovative solutions with integrity, loyalty, and a passion for helping others. Interstate Engineering, improving life, one community at a time.
Since 1987, Red River Valley and Western Railroad has served North Dakota and Minnesota with over 500 miles of track. Red River Valley and Western handles shipping, freight car repair, storage options, and now transload services. With over 30 years of experience in the railroad industry, they know dependable service is what you strive for. Red River Valley and Western is proud to be a part of the community since 1987.
What does primary care mean to us? At Sanford Health, it means being there when and where you need it most. It means building a relationship, because when a provider really knows you, they can deliver the best care for every aspect of your health and your life. So what does primary care mean for you? It means understanding your health for today and for where you're headed next. It means a lifetime of care for a lifetime of you.
No matter what.
Welcome back to Wahpeton, North Dakota, everybody. It's the home of the Huskies today as they take on Region 2 opponent Devils Lake Firebirds. Of course, the Huskies in Region 1, and we got a big crossover match here today. And as Brian and I mentioned in the Yield Advantage pregame show, these two might see each other in the tournament somewhere down the road. We'll see.
Could happen.
It could happen. The Firebirds coming in here at 10-5. The Huskies coming in at 10-4. Firebirds on a 3-game win streak, and the Huskies on a 5-game win streak here. So it's somebody's streak will be broken here today. So we're about ready to turn it over to our PA announcer, Chris DeVries. He'll give the Hornstein Family Chiropractic starting lineups. Your journey to wellness awaits you. Your journey begins here at Hornstein Family Chiropractic. Here's our PA announcer, Mr. Chris DeVries.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are about to salute the flag of our nation. Please rise, remove your cap or hat, place your right hand over your heart, and stand at attention while we play our national anthem. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Husky Den at Wahpeton High School and today's contest between the Devil's Lake Firebirds and your Wahpeton Huskies. A goal of high school sports is learning lifetime values. Sportsmanship is one of those goals that make this contest a positive educational experience. Please help our school be number one in sportsmanship. And now the starting lineups. First for the visitors, the Devil's Lake Firebirds. A 6'2 sophomore, number 1, Ben Brodina. A 6'1 junior, number 4, Talon Gregory. A 6-foot senior, number 5, Cade Fee. A 6'2 sophomore, number 20, Alex Hammond. And a 6-foot senior, number 21, Briar Exner. The Firebirds are coached by Patrick Thomas, Nick Creel, Tim Oxendahl, and Mr. Dustin Brodina. And now let's meet your Wahpeton Huskies. A 6'3 sophomore, number 0, Trayton King. A 6'3 junior, number 4, Aiden Bonchus. A 6'1 senior, number 10, Braden Steffens. A 6'2 sophomore, number 14, Jack Gilbertson. And a 6'6 senior, number 30, Alex Cummings. The Huskies are coached by Joe Caveney, Casey Materi, Jordan Ralph, Landon Ralph, and Andrew Lunsetter. Head coach is Mr. Jeff Ralph. The officials for today's contest are Greg Peterson, Hunter Fingston, and Michael Sorley. They've been chosen for their expertise and are registered with the North Dakota High School Activities Association.
There was your Hornstein Family Chiropractic starting lineups. Next up will be our opening tip. That's brought to you by Tyler Farm Supply, your shortline farm equipment dealer since 1985, and they are located in beautiful and scenic, eventful, and fantastic
Downtown Tyler, North Dakota.
I forgot to say downtown to give you the cue there.
I got it.
No, you are good. Steffens controls the tip for the Huskies as he jumped that one up against Ben Brodina. And the Huskies will have first offensive possession here. Aiden Bonchus goes down toward the baseline. He'll give it back to King.
Firebirds come out in man-to-man.
Jack Gilbertson doing what Jack Gilbertson does. Penetrates high off the glass. Misses it, but there it is for the putback for Alex Cummings. He's got the first bucket for the Huskies.
The Firebirds are going to have to put a body on Cummings. That time they really didn't make contact, and they were too far into the basket, and Alex able to get a good putback.
And Alex did the right thing there, didn't get the foul as Brodina Fee put it back up and couldn't get it. And Huskies come away with the board.
So we'll see how the Firebirds decide to defend the two guards, and there's one right there.
How about that?
Braden Steffens knocking it down early.
Steffens with the three, and it's quickly a 5-0 lead.
Huskies also in man-to-man.
Exner off the glass, gets his own rebound. Shuffles it off, reverse layup, not good. And it goes right back to the hands of Brodina. He'll put another floater up off the edge. And a nice play here on the baseline by Alex Hammond. Bounces it off the leg of Aiden Bonchus.
And Huskies not doing a very good job here early. Giving the Firebirds a couple extra opportunities down here.
And luckily the Huskies have not allowed Devils Lake to score. 3-point shot, up and good for Brodina.
Yeah, they get it on the hand back on the inbounds, and Brodina knocks that one down.
Might be calling his name a lot today.
Might be a little bit.
Steffens out on the logo. Looking for help, and he gets it over to King. Trayton drives, and he'll kick it back to Bonchus. Steffens for another three, and he puts her away. Give him two of them.
So the Huskies off to a hot start behind the three-point line here. Braden Steffens knocks down two early.
And a drive by Fee, but it was before the shot. And the foul will be called. I believe it might be on Braden. Nope.
That's on Cummings.
Alex Cummings picks up his first.
Alex getting a little better position, get a little lower, be ready to move his feet there.
Into the inbound pass to Gregory. Back to him on the near wing now. Gets it over to Brodina. on Jack Gilbertson to the baseline, back out top. Fee slips.
Oh, my. That's going to be 2 on Cummings now.
Oh, are they going to say that was a foul? He slipped on his own there.
So they call him for the block.
Oh, my.
Coach Ralph might have a little conversation over there.
Yeah, I think he's still talking. So Alex will come out quickly here with 2 fouls early. I mean early in the first half. Or first period, excuse me.
Yeah, that's tough on the Huskies.
I got to remember I'm back in the North Dakota side.
Yeah, there you go.
Little 17-footer off the mark by Fee, and it gets tipped back out to him. Now Brodina for another 3. That's off the side.
Huskies going to have to clean up that glass a little bit. They are giving the Firebirds some extra ops.
Yep. Steffens will get it back out to King now. Checking in was Cooper Kumo, came in for Cummings. Another step back 3 for Braden Steffens. That one's just off the mark. Fee on the rebound. He'll get it off to Brodina. Kumo on him right now. Brodina, quick move to the bucket. And I think again before the shot in the foul on the floor is going to be against Cooper.
Huskies having some trouble here defending the perimeter. They've got 3 fouls that have been picked up on the drive.
Yeah, we're just 2.5 minutes into this one, and they're almost at the bonus already. A nice little pass there on the come around by Gregory. He gets 2. 8-5 lead here for the Huskies. Again, we're early in the first quarter. Kumo in the corner. Up top now between the circles. Steffens eyes up the defense. Bonches with the quick 3, and he gets backed into, so Aiden Bonches will go to the line and shoot 3 of them.
Yeah, Bonches and Kumo have been getting a lot of time here. Bonches, of course, had the big shot against Central Cass.
Yep. So Aiden Bonches will step up the line to shoot 3 of them. The rare 3-point free throw. Doesn't happen too often.
And we'll see if he can convert here. The Huskies have struggled a little bit from the free throw line. And
second free throw goes up and through. Aiden's got a nice touch from the outside, so free throws made are not a real surprise. Well, he's got his toe right on the line, too.
Well, I think the official had a conversation with him about it after that first one.
I think that's what he went up and whispered to him, too. I started watching his toe. So. Fee brings it up, down to the baseline. He's going to get double teamed. Quickly gets it out to Brodina for a 3. Short. And Trayton King will pick up the board with Alex Cummings sitting on the bench with 2 fouls.
Yeah, they do a good job that time limiting the Firebirds to 1. They need to get back to business here on their end.
Steffens going to pop the 3 again, and they got another one. He's 3 of 4 from the 3-point line. He's got 9 points.
That'll keep you in business all day long. Braden Steffens will knock those down. Got to get a hand up on him.
9 points for...
And another one out here.
Yeah, that's on Kumo. That'll be his second.
And now the players have to adjust here.
Yep.
Yeah, they've called a couple touch fouls out here out front, so now you got to adjust. And
here comes Carter Oswald in for Aiden Bonches.
And Oswald's been playing some good basketball. He's gotten a lot of varsity minutes here in the last couple of games. Been playing solid.
And Jack Gilbertson comes back in now. So Kumo will go to the bench with 2 fouls. To the sideline, or the baseline, excuse me. Shot goes up, and I think the foul will go against Ryland Flack.
Huskies having a little bit of problem with this dribble drive. And Firebirds are being aggressive. Got 4 minutes to go here in the first, and they're already in the bonus. And they'll be in attack mode the rest of the way here in the first.
Egan Lighty is at the line. Off the mark. First free throw missed by either team. 14-5 lead for the Huskies here. 4:12 to go on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard, and he misses the second one. That ball bounces before King picks it up.
Yeah, that's an area where Firebirds need to try and take advantage of here. You got them in the bonus. You got to get to the line. You got to make those.
Yeah, Coach Ralph was talking to us during the coaches show and on Wednesday night about how the play of Carter Oswald that you mentioned, Brian, is earning some more minutes on the varsity floor.
Yeah, now because of foul trouble, he's in this game probably earlier than expected. So we'll see if he can handle these early minutes.
Okay, down to 6. Nice fake by Steffens. Drives, gets it off to Flack, puts it across. No good, and a rebound by the Exner and the Firebirds. Exner, I believe, was the running back for Devil's Lake. That one hits the backside of the backboard.
Should have been blown dead early.
Right.
Waited for that thing to go out of bounds.
So no real pressure in the backcourt. Rodina will come and pick up Steffens at midcourt. Gilbertson spins, goes to the left, looks to the right, spins around, off the heel. And Fee with the rebound.
Yeah,
Exner gets it up
tough
ahead.
Shot.
Brodina. Brodina in the paint. Floater short. King with another rebound. With Cummings on the bench, King's going to have to be a force underneath. Look at that gliding shot there by Jack Gilbertson for 2.
Yeah, that's another tough shot, but that one he puts in. He left early and hung in the air and able to get that to going off the glass.
Bonch is checking back in here shortly in the next dead ball. Look at Oswald's defense.
Double dribble
there, and there was a force on that. Lighty, good pressure defense from Oswald.
Yeah, good defense there by Oswald. You know, with the Huskies already in a little bit of foul trouble, not using his hands, just going straight up, just walling up, and they get the turnover.
Steffens goes to the bench with 9 points. Gets a breather here as Aiden Bonches checked back in. Flack, top of the key, guarded by Fee. Gilbertson looks down low. Oswald spins around and misses that one. Just a little bit too strong.
Yeah, he had him on the flex cut there, and he was
did.
just a little too low. You got to be aware of where you are.
Exner back up top. Shot by Gregory. No good. Look at Oswald hustle for that one. Good for him.
He's been playing really well, Joe.
Yeah. Carter Oswald, 5'10", sophomore. Whistle before the shot.
Yeah, they returned the favor down here. A little handsy out front. They're calling them consistently, so again, both teams just have to adjust.
Brodina picks up number 1. Garnett Anderson checks in here to give Trayton Kitt a breather. Gilbertson will inbound. Checking in here will be Domingo Engberg for the Firebirds. Gilbertson will inbound to Oswald. He'll get it over the other side to Flack. Over to Gilbertson in the corner as they swing it around the perimeter. Flack, as he got the 3, a little bit strong, and a rebound underneath. Goes to Lighty.
And again,
wow, they're calling ticky.
They are calling it. You just have to adjust. Play with your feet, not with your hands.
So Flack picks up his second, Brian.
And it's going to be interesting now to see
what
Coach Ralph decides to do here.
Quickly, Trayton King comes off the bench. So that one's just off the mark on the free throw by Hammond. Firebirds, Brian, 0 of 3 from the line. Here in the first quarter, and the second one, that's off the mark too.
Another opportunity here.
Yep, second chance points. Brodina drives and rolls that one around 360 degrees plus.
Yeah, they cash in on the opportunity. A little half
to the corner,
pressure.
Bonches wide open. Bombs away for Aiden Bonches. He's got 6.
And that is his shot. And that's the spot that he hit the big shot against Central Cass on.
Yeah, leave him open and he'll find it. Drive by Engberg. He'll get it out, and here's Jack Gilbertson on the steal, and the left-hand layup for 2.
Yeah, that's good hustle by Jack. That's
Absolutely.
a tough pass. That bounce pass is a slow pass. And Jack able to close in on and get the steal and the layup.
I don't know who Brodina was talking to, but he was talking to somebody on the way back up the court. Oswald with the pressure on Lighty. Drive to the bucket. Exner for 2.
Yeah, they're just in attack mode, getting downhill. Huskies got to get a little better help action.
21-9. Huskies with the lead here in the first quarter.
His hands off now. He's been calling that out front, and they're letting it go now. There it is.
There it is, Engberg just hung on there a little bit too long. So that'll be on Engberg. That'll be his first.
Yeah, and that's the foul that they've been calling.
Yes, sir. Just the third team foul. So now the shot clock is turned off. So the Huskies can play to the last shot if they want. I know that's what you would say, Brian, but
yeah, I'd like
when you're open that much underneath, you almost got to try it, but Engberg with the block. And now let's see what the Firebirds do with it with 19 seconds to go. Exner up top. Exner again to the point. Kicks it over to Brodina. A little jumper from the side off the mark. Rebound by Anderson. 3 seconds. Got to get it going. Jack's going to pump it from 2/3 of the way. Can't get much closer than that.
That one had a shot at going in.
Our score at the end of the first quarter, the Huskies 21, Devils Lake Firebirds 9. We'll take a break and we'll come back with quarter number 2 right after this.
A farmer's relationship with Red River Grain Hefty Seed never changes. Red River Grain Hefty Seed works shoulder to shoulder with area farmers to attain the highest possible profit for you. Red River Grain Hefty Seed has been saving farmers money for years. For all your grain and agronomy needs, stop in or call the friendly staff at 643-3738 or visit them online at redrivergrain.com.
All right, welcome back to Wahpeton High School. The Huskies lead here 21-9 over the Firebirds. Both of them receiving votes in the last week's poll. It comes out on Wednesdays, and both of them receiving votes. The Firebirds at 10-5, the Huskies at 10-4. I think it's now time, Brian, for our Studio 22 Design shout-out line. Studio 22 Designs of women's boutique clothing, gifts, and custom shirts. Open late on Wednesday nights till 8 p.m. Shoot us a text, 701-640-2619. 701-640-2619. I already got one here. I'm going to have to share with you here in a minute.
Is it bad news?
No, it's good news.
Is it a complaint?
No.
Okay.
No. Gregory's handling the ball up top. Bonches was on him. Now off to Brodina. To the corner. Hammond drives and loses control. 3-on-1. Look at Jack Gilbertson fly. My goodness. Holy cow, he found another gear, Brian.
Yeah, he did. They finally got some good help in the lane there, and the Firebirds turning over, and Jack able to get full speed going.
I guess he took off. And Brodina's showing what he can do to the bucket. He'll go in for 2. Brodina with his 7th point.
Yeah, you can see what the Firebirds want to do. They want to get that dribble drive going. They want to get into the paint, get going downhill.
King drives, and my goodness, he goes down hard. And the foul is going to be called, I believe, on Casey Brown. And it is on Casey Brown. I think it was before he even knocked him to the ground, he had a foul.
Yeah, there was a little bit of contact there.
Yep. 701-640-2619, our Studio 22 Design shout-out line. Send me a text. Tell me who you are. First name is fine. And who you're cheering for. We'll get you on the air. Bonches, look out, number 3. And it's not good, and Brodina with the rebound. That one gets knocked out of the hands, and it'll go back to the Huskies. Did Steffens knock that away?
No, I think it just went off of Brodina's foot. He just had a hard time controlling it, and it went off his foot, and he kicked it forward.
Ben Brodina, a line of many Brodinas, 6'2" sophomore. Had the Brodina name for a long time.
Yeah, I'm going to guess his sister is Tylee Brodina. She's pretty good.
I would guess. Steffens for 3, off the heel, and a long rebound comes out to Casey Brown. Brodina for 3. He's got a quick release there, doesn't he?
Yeah, that was quick.
And we got a timeout on the floor. Is it a short one? We'll take a short break. Nope, we'll keep it here. It's Carlson Family Insurance timeout. Anytime's a good time to call Eric and the crew in 2nd Avenue North in downtown Wahpeton. Customer service in satisfaction is their number one goal. Carlson Family Insurance timeout. Well, let's see here. The Kappas boys, they're doing pepper sticks again today, buddy.
I hope he brings some to the office then.
Wayne, Dean, Chris, Mark, Tim, Preston, and by the way, congratulations and nice job.
Look at that.
Coach Watson, they said, and look at that, what they're doing there. Look at them pepper sticks hanging in the smoker.
Snip those ends off, and I'll take those elbows.
You like that elbow part of it, don't you?
Yeah. Rip those bad boys off.
I got to get you some of mine. I got some jalapeno.
You keep saying that.
I know, I got them.
And I don't even know why you have jalapeno. You don't.
I got them for you.
You don't partake in that.
Yeah. Brittany Hadding says, by the way, Watson, no bad news, no complaints. The Haddings are cheering on the Huskies.
There we go. I like
Dogs.
that. I like that.
Thank you, Brittany. Thanks to the Haddings. Corner, Bonches. He'll give it up this time. Far side, Gilbertson. Down low to Bonches. And he's got to kick it back out to King. Now to Gilbertson. Penetrates, loses the ball to Brodina. Braden Steffens catches him in a hurry. And Steffens will draw the foul. Brodina gets it to fall.
Man, talk about Jack Gilbertson going fast. Brodina full speed ahead there,
Yeah, he
able to
did too,
finish
didn't he?
after the contact.
He sure did.
That was like in a bit of a zone there that last time.
That's what I was going to say. They came out in a zone that time. 23-16, and Brodina looking for the old style three-point play. And he got it. 3-6.
Firebirds creeping their way back in this thing. Back in man-to-man here now.
Brodina with 13 of the 17 points for the Firebirds here in the first half. Gilbertson over to King. King penetrates, left-hand reverse, couldn't get it to fall. Anderson with the rebound, good work. Out to Gilbertson for three, rims out. Brodina gets up high. And Brodina's gonna push. Kicks. Back out to Gregory, shot up, no good. And again, a second chance here for the Firebirds. Drive and reverse is good for Exner.
Yeah, Coach Ralph not happy with the box out here. Too many second chance opportunities, and Firebirds starting to take advantage of it now at 23-19 after a nice lead by the Huskies earlier, and Firebirds fighting their way back.
Yeah, since the end of the first quarter, they've come back and outscored the Huskies 10-2 since the end of the first quarter, Brian. So they're making a little bit of a run in second chance points again.
Yeah, I mean, it's just kind of what we thought the game would be like. You know, it's just a battle of two good basketball teams, and you know, neither one is really going to go away. And here early, the Firebirds showing a little bit of want to kind of fight back in this thing and close it down here. So we'll have to see if now after the timeout, if the Huskies can make some adjustments and see if they can get back to some of the good things that they were doing, and see if they can kind of lock down and limit the Firebirds to one shot as well.
That was a Carlson Family Insurance. Carlson Family Insurance, customer satisfaction and service is their number one goal. It's a Carlson Family Insurance timeout. Let's see what Coach Ralph drew up here in the timeout. I'm sure it's let's get points, boys.
Yeah, I think some of it, too, is to kind of just go through some of those things. Like, you know, they're getting beat back in transition. You're giving them more than one shot. And, you know, just got to try and clean those things up. Devils Lake in zone again there after that timeout.
Jack Gilbertson get up high and pull that rebound away. Actually took it out of the hands of Anderson. Fresh 35.
1-2-2 or 3-2 zone here.
Yeah, it's kind of a Coach Brodina on his feet, telling everybody what to do, how to cover. Huskies working the ball around the perimeter, trying to find that open shot. Down under 10 on the shot clock. Gilbertson's going to pop the three. Off the mark. Brodina in the right spot at the right time. Bonches knocks it away on the defensive play. Brodina.
A good heads-up play there by Bonches to kind of knock that ball away from behind. Well, otherwise, Brodina's gone. He's scoring.
Yeah, he was on his way. He was on a mission. And you know the Firebirds want to come back and win this one. They lost the first one, and they were ranked number one in the state at the time. Back to the Huskies back in early January. Fee works his way around, gets double teamed, puts it up, no good. That one gets knocked out of the hands, bounced around, and
that one got tipped there.
Okay. I thought the Devils Lake Firebirds were the last one to touch it after the tip. He worked the ball around, Brodina for three, no good. Exner knocks it out of the hands of Trayton King. It'll stay with the Huskies. Ooh, they call a foul out here.
Oh, I didn't see that.
They called a foul on Exner. I was watching the referee down below, but it was on one of the referees out high.
That's the first one on Exner.
Yep. Let's see. Down low to Bonches. Gets it tipped out of his hands, and it goes off of his hands. Good defensive play there by Gregory, and Aiden was the last one to touch it, just a reaction.
Yeah, a lot of hands in down there.
Yep.
Firebirds doing a good job of being active, able to get deflections, and that one goes off a bunch. It's right there underneath.
And the Huskies just 2 points here in the second half. We're over half, or second period. We're over halfway in. Like I said, I got to get used to being back in North Dakota and calling quarters and not halves.
Yeah, quarters. Fouls reset.
Yep. Exner drives, tucks the ball under his arm like a fullback, puts it up and in for 2, and we're 2 points away from being tied.
Yeah, that's a good, strong move. Yeah, I think that's kind of something that the Huskies need to do, based on the way that they're calling this game, is to try and get more opportunities going downhill. And you've got guards that can do it in Steffens and Gilbertson.
Brodina picks up his second foul, Brian. So now he's got to watch it.
Yeah, and see if you can.
Steffens takes it right to him, but just a little bit short, and a rebound by Gregory.
Let's see if you can get the Firebirds in a little bit of foul trouble.
Exner again gets down low, puts it up, no good, and a rebound on the weak side by Flack. Huskies with a 2-point lead as we are under 3 minutes to play in the first half now.
Yeah, I think with Brodina with 2 fouls here, you want to try and get Steffens a chance to go downhill, get attacking the basket, see if you pick up that third.
And you got Steffens with it, and he can do that. See what they do. There he goes. Out to King for 3. A little bit too strong. Look at Bronches up there for the rebound. Hook pass, but it's intercepted by the Firebirds, and there's Jack Gilbertson with a reach.
Yep. That's a tough one there. You get the offensive rebound. You don't want to give it back to them, and they turn it over, and then it turns into a foul, and that's more trouble for the Huskies.
Oswald will check in now for Bonches.
Only the first on Jack. But now he's got 1. You don't want him to get 2 here.
Ooh, Jack almost tipped it away there when Brodina was trying to be fancy with the ball, dribbling. Lady hands it off to Gregory. Down to the corner, Exner, baseline drive, kick, corner, shot, step behind the line, no good. And a miss by Leidy.
Yeah, that one would have been big.
Yeah. Oswald looked at it. Now to Steffens. Taking it against Brodina, and I think
got him.
That might be number 3.
Yep.
Nope.
Oh,
they called it on Gregory.
Yep, they did.
I think Brodina got lucky there.
I think
both you and I saw it, too.
He thought it was on him because his head went down right away.
Mm-hmm.
He felt like it was on him.
I think so, too.
I think he might have got away with one.
I think so. And I think Coach Brodina just called him over there and said, you be careful. As Steffens gets the first free throw, and just the 3rd point here in the second quarter for the Huskies. Steffens with 10. And now 11. Under 2 to play here in the second quarter. The advisor, he's keeping an eye on us.
Well, I'm surprised he's not vacationing somewhere. You know, he's always out gallivanting around the country and the world. So
I haven't read it all yet, but we'll see here. Exner jumper, short, right back to him. Fee, a long 3, and the Huskies accidentally kick it out of bounds, and it'll stay with the Firebirds.
Yeah, Coach Ruff not going to be happy at halftime with the.
No, I don't think so.
With the rebounding.
And thanks to the advisor's advice, they're on a 6-game winning streak.
I don't know anything about that.
That's what he said.
I don't believe that at all. I don't believe that for 1 second.
That's just saying what the advisor said. Brodina gets caught by Oswald. He'll give it up to Steffens. Going to try against Brodina, but look at that reverse for Steffens. Again, taking it up against Brodina, Brian.
Yeah, right at him, and there's some kind of English on that ball.
I guess there was.
Spun hard off the glass.
Steffens is waiting to draw the charge. Fee for another 3. That rims out, and that's off the hands. I believe it was off the hands of Leidy, and that is the call. 27-21. Under a minute to play here in quarter number 2, and a couple of subs coming in. Let's see. Yep, they're going to get Brodina out of there with less than a minute to play on the defensive side. I would bet if they see the offensive side, they might get him in.
Yeah,
if there's a dead ball.
You could try and go quick here, go 2 for 1, but we'll see what happens.
Steffens over to Gilbertson. The near wing. And they try to force it in to Flack. And it's a takeaway. Difference on the shot clock of about 8 seconds. Exner drives, kicks out to the corner. Behind the back dribble. Double team. And cutting to the bucket, but not good on the miss there by Hammond. And Jack Gilbertson will pull it away as the shot clock is turned off.
Yeah, not purpose, but you're going to end up getting a 2-for-1 here. See if you can get something out of this.
Bounce pass down low to Flack. Got it in for 2. His first bucket of the game comes at a big time. But there's enough time here for Devils Lake to go back and score as well.
Got to be ready to help here.
Exner, 6-5. Exner driving against Gilbertson. Floater, good. And that will do it. Exner with a nice little floater there to get his 8th point of the half. And that will be the end of the first half. The Huskies 29, the Firebirds 23. We'll be right back for our OSPTI halftime show. And our shout-outs coming up next. We'll be back in a minute or two.
To grow with the peace of mind of security and safety.
Let me do my thing. So get ready, get up, get ready, yeah.
America's Best Checking for students from Bell Bank makes it easy to let them do their thing.
It's what it's all about.
Visit www.bell.bank/student-checking to learn more. Or stop into a branch near you to open an account today.
Let me do my thing.
Bell Bank, member FDIC.
Wahpeton Deli and Eatery, serving delicious deli staples paired with great service and friendly staff. They use the best ingredients and provide a great atmosphere. If you have an office party or an at-home celebration, Wahpeton Deli and Eatery can help with your next event. And now you can order online for in-store pickup. Check it out at wahpetondeliandeatery.com or call 642-3639.
No matter the time of year, there's never a bad time to get your ride sparkling at All Seasons Car Wash. Your ride deserves to shine all year round. We'll see you at All Seasons Car Wash.
We offer the greatest broadband that anyone can subscribe to. And that's because of the infrastructure that we have been able to build over the last decade. You know, we're talking 10 gigabit per customer. That's the network we're building. There's days I think about what's the network going to be after I retire, where it continues to evolve. And if it evolves as much as what it has in the last 73 years, we can't even dream what it's going to be in the future.
Lucky for us, life is full of choices, big and small. They define us, make us who we are. And when it comes time for you to choose a car, home, your next big adventure, or start a new business, Farmers Union Insurance has the variety of coverage options to protect each perfect moment. Farmers Union Insurance. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Farmers, be ready this planting season by contacting Yield Advantage for all your seed and planting equipment needs. They carry high-quality products from Precision Planting, Intelligent Ag, Copperhead Ag, Outback Wraps, Ware Parts LLC, Midwest Seed Genetics, and more. Yield Advantage can help your planter from basic service parts to liquid fertilizer setups. All of the latest technology and often significantly less than buying a new planter. Be ready to hit the field by contacting Yield Advantage, 218-517-7878, or online at yield-advantage.com.
Do you experience pain, tingling, numbness, freezing, or burning in the hands and feet? Does your balance feel off? Tired of sleepless nights? You may suffer from neuropathy. Dr. Andrea may be able to help. Neuropathy is a serious disease where nerves begin to break down, leading to balance problems and other complications. Our program addresses the causes, not just the symptoms. See if you qualify for our neuropathy program at Hornstein Family Chiropractic. Schedule a consult with Dr. Andrea at Hornstein Family Chiropractic, 701-672-1300. Hornstein Family Chiropractic, where chiropractic care is a family affair.
The folks at Tyler Farm Supply understand that farming is hard work, and that's why they only offer durable and reliable short-line farm equipment that you can depend on. Whether you're a small-scale farmer or manage a large operation, they have the tools that you need to get the job done quickly and efficiently. Plus, with their competitive pricing and financing options, Tyler Farm Supply makes it easy for you to get the equipment you need without breaking the bank. Give them a call today, 701-642-8827.
When challenging conditions arise, we don't back down. We up our game. We outpace the competition. Keep you ahead of adversity. We keep you equipped and bring you solutions that hit close to home. Channel leads the field so you can rise above. See how at channel.com/rise.
Make OS.
All right, welcome back to Husky Gymnasium. Today, the boys are taking on Devil's Lake here in a cross-region battle, if you will. Former EDC foes, and the Huskies lead here at halftime, 29-23. Welcome, everybody, to our OSPTI halftime show. For all your physical therapy needs, contact the professionals at OSPTI with locations in Fergus Falls and in Breckenridge. I'll quick go through the scoring here first for both teams, and then I'll go to Brian for his thoughts here on the first half. For Devil's Lake, they only had 3 players in the scoring column, Brian, and one of them only had 2 points, and that was Talon Gregory. 8 points for Exner. He got the one just before the halftime buzzer, and leading the way for the Firebirds with 13 points is Ben Brodina. Looking at the Huskies, scoring 6 for Aiden Bonches. He had a 3-point field goal and 3 free throws on a 3-point attempt, so Aiden finishes with 6 points. Gilbertson finishes with 3 2-point field goals for 6 points. Cummings got 2 before he went out with 2 fouls, and Ryland Flack did the same thing, got 2 before he got 2 fouls, and leading the way with 3 3-point field goals and some free throws and a single bucket, 13 points for Braden Steffens. The Huskies got outscored in the second quarter, Brian, 14-8, so it's a good thing they took the lead in the first quarter, 21-9.
Yeah, I think the Huskies kind of dodged a little bit of a bullet here. They've been able to kind of hold off the foul trouble that they've been in. And then they've been fortunate that the Firebirds have missed some free throws. If Firebirds knock down some free throws, it's a little bit different ball game here. But I think for the Huskies, you're in there, you're trying to, clean up the second chance opportunities. Also talk about, the way that the game is being officiated. They're being cautious out front with the hand checking and things like that. So you have to catch the ball, ready to play defense, ready to move. You have to close out, ready to move, things like that. And then you have to really be in good help position. You can't kind of go halfway and then reach in there and think that you're going to get a steal. It's going to end up being a foul. And then every time a shot goes up, you need to put a body on someone. You can't, sort of maybe depend on your leaping ability or anything like that to kind of just out-jump people and get rebounds. You have to make contact, box out first, and then go get the rebound. I always like to say, hey, you know what, I don't care if you don't get the rebound, but the person that you're boxing out shouldn't get the rebound. Right. So if you have that kind of mentality, hopefully, the guys on your team are gonna pick up the rebound, and no one else on the other team is going to get that rebound. For the Firebirds, I think they need to keep doing what they're doing. They're in this game. They've had some extra opportunities on the offensive glass. They've had some opportunities at the free throw line. And I think if they can continue to get going downhill and keep the Huskies in foul trouble and convert on some of those where they're getting into the paint, and then take advantage of getting to the free throw line. You've got to be a good free throw shooting team in order to have some success. And you'd like to, try and make some of those so you keep the pressure on the Huskies. So I think, as far as the game goes for them, the game plan probably is going okay, but they would like to convert on those extra opportunities that they're getting.
Yeah, I think you mentioned free throws, Brian. Unofficially here, Ben Brodina made one here on a 3-point play. He has made the only free throw for the Firebirds, and so far unofficially here, the Firebirds 1 of 5.
You'd like to have those extra 4, or you'll take 3 more of those.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
3, yeah. And the Huskies, Brian, unofficially 5 for 5 from the stripe. So the Huskies doing what they need to do. That's going to conclude our OSPTI halftime show. OSPTI, for all your physical therapy needs, contact the professionals at OSPTI with locations in Fergus Falls and in Hankinson. All right, I got a couple more shout-outs here I'll get to real quick for you. How about this? Lisa King, they're watching from Tyler, Minnesota, and cheering on Trayton King and the Huskies. Bill and Lisa King, thank you guys. Alex Beach, watching a good Saturday basketball game and always enjoy listening to Three Borders Sports Network. Alex Beach in West Fargo, thank you, sir.
Checks in the mail, Alex.
Yeah, checks in the mail, buddy. Here's our buddy, Noel Eckroth. He is watching Brett, Onyx, and Elijah. They say go Huskies, and we got a rebound. Wayne and Deb Flack cheering on Rylan and Kyler Flack from Gold Canyon, Arizona. And grandson Liam Solberg took first place in Horace today, 5-0, and 3 pins for him. Go Huskies, Noel and Roxanne. So how about that?
How about that, huh? I like some of that Arizona heat is what I would like.
Did you watch that golf tournament at all today?
I did not watch any of that. I was at a birthday party today.
Happy birthday to your granddaughter, by the way.
Yeah.
Matt and Becky enjoying the OSPTI halftime show and the Huskies game from St. Louis Park. So
there we go.
Matt and Becky Doctor
How about that?
The OSPTI halftime show. Got it down there on a big screen. At least it looks like a big screen. I'll say it's a big screen. Huskies get the ball here to start half number 2. So Alex Cummings back into the game along with Trayton King. So some height advantage here for the Huskies to begin. Nice little drive. King with the left hand. He'll get his own rebound, put back, no good. And away comes Gregory.
Yeah, a couple good opportunities to start the half there, and Huskies not able to convert.
Rodina for 3. From the top of the key, and again another second opportunity.
Yeah, no contact at all.
Exner for 3, a little bit strong. This time Cummings with his height advantage pulls that one down. And I'm sure the coach Ralph talked to him a little bit about getting in there and getting some boards for him.
Yeah, both teams had offensive rebound opportunities, not able to put it in on these first 2 possessions.
Jack gets down to the baseline. He'll kick it back to his partner Steffens. Now to Gilbertson. Exner was right on Steffens. Gilbertson spin around. Off the mark. Exner with the board. Rodina drives and kicks. Penetration drive. Little 6-foot jumper. No good off the mark for Hammond.
Yeah, Hammond had a good opportunity there in transition for that 3 and then second guessed it.
King moving, shaking, baking, and he gets fouled.
Trayton King been playing really well ever since the border battle.
Gosh, yeah.
Been attacking the basket, been able to get to the free throw line.
Yes.
Just playing some solid basketball for the Huskies.
Talon Gregory picks up his second foul. Trayton King will go to the line, has yet to score. First free throw is good. Trayton, a 6'3" sophomore. That one uses all the rim and the glass for 2. Back to an 8-point lead here for the Huskies. They led by as much as 12 in the first quarter. There's a steal by Gilbertson. He's going to get it up ahead to Steffens, and just a little bit, about a half a step too far.
Yeah, had a chance there. Had a little bit of trap out front there and able to get the turnover, but not able to convert. Now they go a little full court pressure here.
Yeah, he had King on the left and Steffens on the right, and he went to his backcourt partner. Just overfed him. Rodina, nice drive floater for 2. Point number 15 for him.
Rodina, tough to stop on that drive.
There's a nice pass to King, and that time off the glass for 2. Trayton King has got 4 in the second half.
Yeah, that's textbook. That's how you draw it up. Drive into the lane, wait for the help to come, and just dish. And they worked that to perfection.
Rodino crossover dribble drive to the baseline. Little 12-footer for 2.
Yeah, Brodina's starting to become a problem here.
Down low to King again. That must have been the way they drew it up at halftime. There's Cummings battling for the rebound, and King will get called for the reach. Frustration as much as anything there, I think, Brian. He tried to get the rebound, or tried to get the easy bucket.
Yeah, that's one where you just have to kind of say, okay, I didn't get the rebound. You know, those fouls 80 feet from the basket just aren't good.
Nope.
And that's one, that's only his first one, but it's one that you might want to have back later.
Exner brings it up the side. King way out here on top on him. Fee goes to the baseline. Drive, kick. Out top to Brodina. Step back 3. 2, they say. He was on the line, but it didn't go in anyway.
Yeah, that was defended well.
Gilbertson drives. Again, Brodina with 2 fouls.
Aiden Bonch is just with a little head fake, able to get to the baseline, a little high arcing finish. Nice move there.
Bonch is for 2. I was looking down at my scorebook there, making sure I was right here on something. I didn't see it, so I apologize. Exner is going to get the foul and 1.
And now King has his second.
Yep.
That's what I was talking about, Joe. You get that foul 80 feet from the basket. It really doesn't affect it. You know, there's no reason for it. Now here you get one driving to the basket where that one really should be your first and not your second.
Yep. As Ryland Flack quickly off the bench. Exner will shoot the end 1. And here comes Cooper Como. He also got 2 right away in the first quarter. So he's back in the game. Comes in for Jack Gilbertson to give him his breather. Exner's free throw. Off the mark. Cummings with the rebound. What do we see? And we got an injury. Now, why would they stop play like that?
I don't know what happened there.
That should not have been.
He called his time.
And I think that's what Ralph is asking too.
I don't know what happened there. I didn't see anything underneath us. He pointed over here underneath us.
Yeah.
I don't think there was an injury. I don't know.
Because
I have to go back and look at that.
Hammond went out. I don't know. Maybe it was. I don't know. Maybe he got hurt earlier and we didn't see it. Bonches to the baseline, back out to Steffens for 3. Braden rims it out. And who else but Brodina on the rebound. Nice little knockaway there by Bonches, and there's Brodina's 3rd foul. That's what I was looking at to make sure Brodina had 2 is what I was looking at when Bonches scored that other one. But
yeah, that's one where, again, you got 2 fouls here. You have to understand the situation.
Yep, and that's what Coach Brodina is saying.
Right, and what your value is to the team, and maybe you just let that one go.
Oh, Kumo just misses that one. Cooper's. And I think, Brian, that was the first miss of the day for the Huskies from the stripe. And that one goes through. 7-point lead, 4.5 to go.
Full court pressure by the Huskies.
Brodina, again, he's got good speed as well, and they're going to say it's off the hands of Steffens.
They had him going a little bit faster than he wanted. They're going to say it went off the Huskies over there.
Brodina, just a sophomore. Into the backcourt they go to Exner. Exner with 10 points. He'll drive. And there is a charge, and that was the right call. Cooper Kumo takes the charge.
Yeah, he was right there, good position.
Yep.
You know, I talked earlier about getting over there and having good help. And Kumo was there early and outside the arc. So very good play there by Cooper Cuomo.
Honest to God, that was the first time I looked, and that's the first thing I looked for was he outside the arc, and he was.
Yeah, he was in perfect position there.
Absolutely was. Not much argument from anybody on the Devils Lake side either. Steffens now with the ball, gets it over to Kumo.
Devils Lake back in the zone here. 1-2-2 again.
Kumo penetrates a little, comes back out. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Huskies, Gilbertson drives, bounce pass to Flack, off the glass for 2. An assist from Gilbertson to Flack.
That was a great pass and a great move there. Flack able to avoid the defense and power up and get the score.
Brodina with a 6 foot beyond the arc. And they're going to say that one stays with the Firebirds.
Yeah, Brodina with a little heat check there.
I guess so. He'd have kept going now if he'd have made that one. My goodness, that would have fired up everybody. That was Caitlin Clark logo.
It was right in front of the bench.
Yeah. Fee drives, gets double team, stops out to Brodina for 3. And what else is new?
Timeout here.
Timeout on the floor. Carlson Family Insurance timeout. We'll take a break too as well. We'll take a break and we'll come back. The Huskies lead 38-32. We'll be right back.
Your choice for outpatient rehabilitation and sports injuries with locations in Fergus Falls, Breckenridge, and Hankinson. Orthopedic and sports physical therapy is the right choice for your recovery. Live your best life. Trust the experts at OSPTI.
turnaround, cute designs, and so many options. It's totally made for you. Comfy Vibes Co. Fast, trendy, custom, yours. Check us out at comfyvibesco.com.
Want to thank Comfy Vibes Co. Joining on at Three Borders Sports Network this winter. Stop and see Erica for all your favorite team needs. Don't forget, at the end of the show here, or at the end of the game, we'll have our First Community Credit Union postgame show. Make your dreams affordable, competitive rates, flexible terms with our products. First Community Credit Union. We'll also have our Optimum Rehab player of the game. We want you to be able to do all the things you want to do. Stop and see Dr. Tony, or visit the webpage at myoptimumrehab.com. We also want to thank State Farm Insurance and Amanda Frederick and all of our sponsors.
Devils Lake back into this zone again. They've been in it a couple times throughout the game. Typically after a timeout, they've been in it.
Yep. Steffens, Kumo. Around the perimeter they go. Gilbertson in the corner. Steffens being patient. 9 seconds on the shot clock. Gilbertson's got to look at a three. And he'll drain that. A big three for Jack Gilbertson to drain that three.
That's good patience by the Huskies.
Sure
a lot of times
was.
teams go in the zone and then you just jack one up early, but a good job of moving that thing around to get a really good look.
And again, Brodina. Oh! And I think he's pointing at the circle.
Yeah, he was in it.
I think he was too.
Yeah, he was
almost called the charge.
He was there, but he was in it. And Craig Peterson wanted to call that a charge, but he checked again to see where he was, and he was right there. Just maybe his heels in the arc there.
Yeah, he was barely in it. I thought so too.
Yeah. And kind of in a spot that's below the arc where the circle doesn't really go.
So they give Brodina the 2. Go ahead, Brian. I'm sorry.
No, just a hard place to see. You got feet in there and everything, but I think it was the right call.
And he makes the and one. He's got a couple of those today. He's got 23 to lead the Firebirds.
They still stay in the zone here.
So we'll answer your 3 with a hard-earned 3. Firebirds match the Huskies on their last possession each. There's Steffens for a 3. Nothing but net for Braden Steffens. His first bucket of the second half is a big 3, and we got another timeout. And it looks like it's going to be a short one, I think. Yep. So it's a Carlson Family Insurance timeout. I want to thank Carlson Family Insurance. They're on 2nd Avenue in downtown Wahpeton. Carlson Family Insurance works for the customers, not the companies. So another big 3 there for the Huskies, Brian. Braden Steffens was open for his 16th point there to lead the Huskies.
Yeah, let's see if the Firebirds decide to stay in the zone or not. This timeout was taken by the Huskies, so the Firebirds weren't frustrated with it, but let's see if they decide to stay in it. And right now, the Huskies doing the right thing, just kind of taking their time, patience, and they got good looks by the right guys. Gilbertson hit one from the left wing, and then Steffens hits that one from just off the right key there.
Since the last time out, it was a 6-3 scoring run for the Huskies.
They go full court pressure here again.
Get it into Brodina. In the sophomore, Ben Brodina with 3 fouls, guarded by Steffens. Brodina has got to get it off, and he'll get it over to Gregory. Exner looking down low, and he'll get it over to the near side to Leidy. Leidy drives, Euro step, off the glass, no good, and a foul by Kumo.
Yeah, Kumo got him there.
So Cooper will pick up foul number 3. Team foul 4.
And we're getting in that point in the game where the Firebirds, really need to convert at the line here.
And they've struggled, as we've documented. But not on that one. Leidy missed 2 in the first half and made his first one here in the second. That one rims out. Cummings with the board. Under 2 to play here in quarter number 3. Yeah, it's pretty nice weather out there for the Waste Management Open.
Yeah, I would say so. I mean, that's
Kumo for 3, just off the mark. Brodina with the board. He'll clear his way with an elbow off of Steffens. Jumper for 2 is good. Brodina with another one.
Yeah, he's hard to stop, dude.
Thorn in the side of the Huskies right now. They're leaving Kumo open for the 3, but he won't take it. Now over to Gilbertson. Down low to Flack. He gets tripped up there. They get the feet tangled up, and it's going to end up in the hands of Leidy. An interception there by Gilbertson. Gilbertson with the speed and the left-hand layup for 2. Good steal and a conversion for Jack Gilbertson. Puts him in double figures with 11. Exner to the right side. Drive off the knee. And a loss there and a steal for the Huskies. Kumo gets down low, stops. Alex Cummings up on top.
Yeah, you want to get something out of this possession.
Yep. Could be your last possession of the third quarter here. Up by 8. Kumo kicks. Steffens for 3 from the corner. And he gets knocked down pretty hard.
Yeah,
Exner
foul.
picks him up.
He's going to go to the line.
Was it Exner or Brodina that hit him? Oh, it was Brodina.
Yeah, got him on the hand. And that's 4 on him. You know who Brodina reminds me of? I don't know if you're going to know this name or not. Kid who played at Florida State, played in the NBA for a little bit too with the Cavaliers. Bobby Sura.
Bobby what?
Bobby Sura.
Don't remember
You
that
don't know
name.
that name?
No.
That's what he reminds me of.
Well, if he played at Florida State, he had to be pretty good back in those days.
Yeah.
Steffens misses the first, got the second. Steffens so far with 17 to lead the Huskies. And it's a 9-point lead, looking to make it 10.
That's going back a little bit.
Bobby Sura.
Yeah.
Didn't play professional ball then, did he?
Play a little bit.
Maybe
Play
a little bit.
Play for the Cavaliers, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, he's a good college player for sure.
Steffens makes the next. 10-point lead now for the Huskies. Their biggest lead was 12 back at the end of the first quarter. Brodina against Oswald now. Bobby Sura, okay. You might have to
Just
Google
kind
that
of
later.
the same build, a little bit, kind of lanky, long arms.
Firebirds kind of holding for the last shot here, aren't they? Trailing by 10. Exner hands it off to Brodina. Step back, fade away. No good. Gilbertson, he's got time. Up ahead to Oswald for the layup. And at the buzzer, Oswald gets his first bucket of the game. How about that?
Yeah, and that's why you want to make sure in that situation you're taking the last shot, because at worst you're gonna be down 10. Now you give the Huskies a little extra opportunity there. Now you're down 12.
Yep, there you go. That's going to be it for quarter number 3 on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard. 50-38, the Huskies lead by 12.
For 75 years, Corner Drug has been your trusted Health Mart pharmacy in Wahpeton. As the prescription specialist, we're dedicated to your health. We provide immunizations to keep you safe, along with health pack compliance packaging for easy medication management. Plus, our medication synchronization ensures all your prescriptions are ready when you need them. Experience personalized care and expertise at Corner Drug, where your health is our priority.
Insurance is an important safety net for your family, your home, and your business. Carlson Family Insurance Agency is your local auto owner's insurance provider. At Carlson Family Insurance, they work for their clients, not the companies. Customer service and satisfaction is their #1 goal. Give Carlson Family Insurance a call for all of your personal, farm, business, and crop insurance needs. 701-672-6002 or at cfiagency.com. Carlson Family Insurance, your auto owner's insurance agent.
Region 1 versus Region 2, and right now Region 1 leads 50-38 as we go to quarter number 4. Into the corner go the Firebirds. Back up top now to Fee. Brodina in the corner. Short on the three-point attempt. No good. Cummings on the rebound.
I guess I got to give a shout-out to Taya.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
I mean, I guess I have to.
I'm sure you do.
I mean, she doesn't watch our games. She only watches the boys' games. So we'll give her a shout-out.
All right.
She's down there.
She's
down there in Brookings.
I'm sure Trayton's there somewhere.
Well, probably not far away. That's for sure.
Maybe the reason she's watching.
Yeah, could
Look at
be.
Alex Cummins go to the bucket. He'll pass it off to Steffens. Drives, penetrates. Nice body movement there by Braden Steffens.
Yeah, good control of his body, able to avoid the defender and still slice in there and score.
Exner for a three off the left side. Steffens gets up high for the board, and Steffens going to push. Look at that movement again. Oh, and he couldn't buy that one. Off it goes to Gregory. He'll go the other way. Off the glass, rolls away. Gilbertson on the rebound.
That was good defense there by Trayton King, able to sprint to get in front and not kind of reach from behind. So good hustle there by Trayton King.
Grant Mickelson says you're kind of old if you remember Bobby Sir.
Well, he knows who Bobby Sir is, though.
Yeah, but
That's
he said
the
you're
thing.
old.
Yeah, I know.
That was
I
the
am.
point I took out of it.
I am.
Oswald for three. Cummings with the weak side rebound. Huskies with a fresh 35. And I think right now the Huskies with a 14-point lead, the biggest lead of the game so far for the Huskies. And right now, Brian, you just want to match possession for possession.
Yeah,
here,
you want to be deliberate, but you want to be productive.
Yep. And that one ended up a little short there for King. Rodina charges in, layup.
He might be hurt. He went down kind of hard there.
He did kind of fall awkward. Oswald with the foul. It'll be Carter's first foul. Yeah, looks like he'll be all right. Shaking it off. 6:07 to go. Rodina to the line. Huskies coming in at 10-4. Firebirds at 10-5. Thanks for watching, Taya.
I guess Trayton's nowhere near. He's out shopping.
No, isn't he?
He's out shopping, I guess.
Shush up. No way. Rodina makes the first. Trayton's out shopping.
Oh, man.
I saw him last weekend, by the way.
Did you?
Yeah.
I did, too. I think we saw him at the same place.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, we did.
Rodina gets 2 for 2 and cuts the lead now back to 12. See what the Huskies do now. With 6 minutes remaining. Steffens taking his time up on top, burning some time off the clock. Steffens running all the way around. Gregory chasing him.
Oh.
Oswald, nice pass. How about that to Alex coming from Oswald?
We can't draw that up any better.
Wow.
That is a great dish there.
And a pretty possession for the Huskies. And here we got a little forearm shiver. Which number 10 is it on? It's going to be on Steffens.
That was textbook, Joe.
That was a pretty play.
That is understanding what you're doing when you drive into the lane.
Yep.
He did that purposely to draw the defense and dish.
Yep. And Cummings in the right spot at the right time. Rodina for a long three. That one's short. We're going to say that one's off of the hands of Hammond. Five and a half to go in regulation.
Go back to. They're still in the zone here.
Top of the key, near side now to Bonches. Bounce pass. Cummings on the baseline, and Alex just a little bit too strong. Too many Wheaties this morning.
Yeah, that one kind of got away from him.
A service error.
Yeah, you think the wind caught that one?
It could have been. Pretty good wind out of the north.
Yeah, there it is
today. Service error there by Alex Cummings.
Yeah, we understand that one. He is a tennis player.
He is a good tennis player.
Yep.
Rodina jumper from 15, no good. Alex Cummings again getting bumped around down low. Far side to Oswald, back up top now between the circles. Down low to King, gonna try and spin, get it off the glass. Nice little bounce off the glass for Trayton King.
Yeah, that is a nice move. I don't know how you defend that one.
6 points for Trayton King. The lead is 16. Biggest lead of the day so far. Rodina dishes it off to Hammond. And Trayton King, you're in the circle.
Yeah, in the circle and a lot of contact there.
Too,
yeah. You can't disagree with that one.
I got 3 on him.
3 on him.
Yep.
Yeah, we're kind of getting down here in that area where if the Huskies can control this lead here, Firebirds are running out of possessions.
Hammond 0 for 2 on the day, now 0 for 3. And we talked earlier at halftime how big the free throws were for the Firebirds, as now we got a new substitution here. Trace and Touche in. I don't know if you heard it through our headset, but Coach Ralph says rebound. Well, can't do much when they make it.
Yeah, it's been a bit of an issue.
It has. But luckily for the Huskies at least. Checking in also will be Keegan Edwards, 5'10 junior. So a couple of new players coming in here in the second half for the Firebirds, trailing by 15. Gilbertson off the bunches, up quickly into the middle.
Firebirds trying to trap here, get a turnover. They end up fouling there. Only their first foul of the quarter.
Touche.
See if they come with more pressure here, try and trap in the half court. They've got to start doing something here, and they have fouls to give, so you don't have to worry about sending them to the free throw line.
Right. And I don't know if that's...
Here it comes on the weak side.
Yep. Bonches for an open three. Oh, a little bit long. Look at Cummins get up there and get the rebound over the top of Casey Brown.
And you can be patient here.
Yep, it was a big play for the Alex Cummings, the 6'6 senior. Just started basketball last year. Isn't that something?
Yeah, he's playing well, dude. I mean, he has been very productive and very helpful to this team.
Oh, and Trayton King falls. That time no foul called. Exner gets it. Ball on the floor, and we're all over the place. I think somebody's going to get called for a foul there.
I think so. I think it's going to be out of bounds here.
Yeah.
And
it's going to be on Keegan Edwards. The scrum underneath us. So now the three starters check back in as Brodina comes in with Fee and Gregory.
Yeah, I think Trayton King stretched that one out for a first down there.
Speaking of that, who's your pick this weekend?
I mean, I'd like to see the Seahawks win. I mean, I think it's going to be a good football game. You know, both teams have a fairly good defense, and I don't know. I would like to see the Seahawks win.
I agree with you.
For certain reasons.
I know, but I want to see Darnold win. So
that's why I want to. That's why. But
you want to rub it in my face.
Well, I mean,
I'd be happy if Darnold wins.
You know, I got a lot of Vikings fans around me, so
yeah, you do. Nice kick back to King with 8 seconds on the shot clock. He's going to drive, penetrate, tried to finger roll it in. Cummings with the big rebound. Out top to Gilbertson for 3. Couldn't get it. Cummings with another rebound. The student section goes wild. Jeff Ralph says, slow it down, boys.
Oh, how about that? That's a turn of events based on the start of the game where Devils Lake was getting a ton of offensive rebounds, and there Alex Cummings in 3 in a row.
How about that? And the fans enjoyed Alex Cummings. Alex Cummings up top. You're not going to probably see him shoot a three-pointer.
They're just going to continue to run their motion here.
5
run
seconds.
it down and get a look.
Steffens, floater, no good. Hits the rim, but took a lot of time off the clock, and Exner with the rebound with a 15-point lead for the Huskies.
Yeah, you're just trying to shorten the game for Devils Lake.
Rodina from 5 feet beyond. Cummings with another rebound, and there's going to be a foul.
Jack here.
And he will not be going to the line. It's only the 3rd foul. And that will go against...
That's on Jack.
What was on Jack?
Oh, yeah. Push there.
My bad.
On the rebound.
It's his 2nd foul. We got a timeout on the floor. It's a full timeout. So we'll take a break here on Three Borders Sports Network. On the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard, the Huskies lead by 15, 56-41. Stick with us, folks. We'll be right back.
Every morning, we start our day with a purpose. To care for each other. Beyond hospital or clinic walls. Helping people feel seen and heard. Because family, friends, and community mean everything to us.
This is who we are, and this is what we care about.
Hey
there. So we have 30 seconds to tell you why you should be a member of FCCU.
First Community Credit Union is member-owned.
But aren't all financials member-owned?
Nope, they're not.
Many have stockholders that drive decisions.
As a credit union, we put our members first.
As a matter of fact,
that means all the money that we make
cha-ching
gets reinvested back to you, our member owners.
So come see why.
Life is better with community at First Community Credit Union.
Calm down.
Don't forget to stay tuned, folks, for our First Community Credit Union post-game show, and we'll also have our Optimum Rehab Player of the Game presentation at that time. Brian and I will be back. Brodina for a quick release 3. Cummings, look at Alex on the floor and gets sat on.
Getting after it.
By Casey Brown. Casey Brown, no small guy either. He's 6'5" and built really well. I would say he's an offensive lineman.
Yeah, Alex doesn't mind getting in there and kind of roughing it up a little bit.
Nope. Bonch is up on top. 15 on the shot clock. King and the Huskies running the flex here for some time clock to kill. Shot clock to kill, excuse me. Gilbertson, 12-footer, off the mark, and it ends up in the hands. Oh, and look at that behind the back dribble, but Aiden Bonches with the steal. He tried to get it over to Steffens. Steal by the Firebirds. Fee for 2.
Timeout. Will be another full.
Cade Fee's first points of the game, and we can do the shout. Have I got any shout-outs left? Let's see what we got. Carlson Family Insurance timeout. Anytime's a good time to call Eric and the crew in 2nd Avenue in downtown Wahpeton. I do not have any more. So that's all the shout-outs I got today. Again, congratulations to Aiden Sanchez last night. Nice game for him. He got the 1,000 career point. And in the same game, got the single game scoring record.
Put up the 4-5.
Put up to 4-5. How about that?
Yeah.
Yes, he did. Hey, we got a busy week. I mean, we're already in the midst of it here. We had 11 events in 8 days, and this is event number 3 out of those 11. But on Monday, we got Wahpeton boys basketball here against Oak Grove. I'll have that one. B-Dub will be up in Richland taking on the girls basketball squad up there. Then on Tuesday, we got Breck boys against Park Christian. Wednesday is our coaches show. And then Thursday, we got a doubleheader here with the Kindred Vikings, boys and girls.
That's going to be a big night.
Girls first, I believe. No, you guys are second.
I think we're the feature.
You're the feature show.
Yeah, how about that?
Then on Friday, we got Breck boys, Breck girls in a doubleheader against Park Rapids. And Saturday, we're back here for the Wahpeton girls in Standing Rock. So 6 in a row next week for us.
Full week of basketball here. And Firebirds putting some full court pressure in here.
Foul was called there on Touche. Huskies going to try and run some clock off, and the Firebirds chasing all they can. Down low to Cummings. He finds Steffens in the corner. Gilbertson in 20 seconds, less than 20 seconds on the shot clock. Wide open down low was Cummings. Bonches didn't see him. Trade King working hard, puts it up. And off come the Firebirds. Brodina pops the 3, and it's going to be way short. And it'll be Husky ball. I would say they're looking for a tip.
He says it was tipped.
Yeah, and so
he's always going to say that, and then the officials agree now.
Yep. Craig Peterson came over and said, yep, there was a tip. I was just going to say that Brodina's probably running out of gas, and that long three-pointer getting a little tough to put up. 13-point lead with 47.5 seconds to go. I guess it ain't over till it's over.
Never.
Brodina gets it in deep. Gregory over to Fee. Fee trying to drive. Kicks it over to Exner. Exner floater. Falls through and a quick timeout. So Exner with another field goal. That will give him 12 on the day for him. Don't forget to stay tuned there for our First Community Credit Union post-game show. We'll have our Optimum Rehab Player of the Game. I want to also thank Red River Communications for this broadcast as well, internet with a human touch. Also want to thank Sanford Health, Red River Valley Western Railroad, Wahpeton Deli and Eatery, Corner Drug, your prescription specialists, Red River Grain, Country Financial of Wahpeton, All Seasons Car Wash and Jay Julson, Minn Kota Ag Products, Bell Bank, and don't forget Gripper Sports in downtown Wahpeton. Got all your favorite team sports apparel. They got a pretty cool vinyl sign making machine down there. Stop to see Tyler and Wayne. Channel Seeds and Matt Bone, Wahpeton Daily News, Smith Motors of Wahpeton, your certified GMC Chevrolet dealer, Essentia Health, Giant Seeds and Snacks, also our coaches show, which will be Wednesday. Again, don't forget State Farm Insurance, Amanda Frederick, Comdell Innovation, they'll have our play of the week this week. And inbounded quickly there, and that foul will be on Touche again. That'll be number 3. So that will be the 4th one. So now finally the Huskies will go to the line at the next foul. Difference on a shot clock of 0.6 seconds. And Steffens gets fouled again. I don't know if it's going to be Touche or if it's going to be on Engberg. It's like it's Touche. So quickly he's got 4 fouls. He came in as a designated hatchet man, I think, here. He came in late or early in the 4th quarter, got a couple fouls quick, and quickly got 2 more. And now Casey Brown comes off the bench, and I don't know, I don't have 25 on my. This looks like Chase Weber if he's off the JV squad, as Steffens will roll that one around. So number 25 was not on the varsity roster, but he's on the JV roster, so we're going to say that's Chase Weber.
I'm going to agree.
Thank you.
I'm going to agree.
And now the shot clock is turned off. Steffens at the line for his 2nd one. Ooh, I don't know what happened there. Maybe Braden's getting tired.
Maybe.
Oswald's going to give him a break as Steffens gets a nice round of applause from the Husky fans. He's still smiling about that miss. Finishes the night, Brian, with 21 points.
Good night's work.
Oops, and there was an errant pass there by Touche, and he was intending that one for Engberg. And there's 25.5 seconds left as Garnett Anderson will come back in for Trayton King, getting a nice round. And Flack will come in for Cummings, and Alex getting the big round from the fans. Kind of a fan favorite.
Yeah, he had a nice second half there. He was in foul trouble the first half. Didn't play in the first half, really.
Played maybe 2 minutes.
2 minutes, and then came back in, had a couple, I should say more than a couple, a few good rebounds right there in a row down the stretch.
Bonch is right now the only starter on the floor for Coach Ralph. And I think that's going to be about it. You can stand there and hold the ball if you want to, Cooper. Oh, he's guarded, though, so he can't. And now that will be it. Aiden Bonches gets the ball and the pass, and that will be it. It's a 57-45 victory here for the Wahpeton Huskies. They defeat Devils Lake here. Huskies move to a record of 11-4. The Firebirds fall to 10-6. Stay with us, folks. We'll be right back for the First Community Credit Union postgame show right after this.
Hiring production technicians for a variety of shifts with opportunities to make $20 or more per hour. Work in a clean, climate-controlled facility. Second shift, 4 10-hour days, every weekend off, 3:30 p.m. to 2 a.m., and 4-crew rotation, straight days, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., or straight nights, 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. Apply in person or online at ComdelInnovation.com. Comdel Innovation of Wahpeton, an employee-owned company.
Every business begins with an idea. With dedication, hard work, and high-speed broadband, that idea can grow into something giant. The member organizations that form BAN are proud to support North Dakota businesses every step of the way, from the soil to the stadium. The Broadband Association of North Dakota, helping North Dakotans grow bright ideas into big business.
Having the right insurance team will change the way you view insurance. Hi, this is Amanda from State Farm. My staff and I believe insurance is a tool that can help you plan for what can go wrong so you can focus and invest in what can go right.
Amanda and her team are dedicated to serving you and the community. They are local, committed, and a trusted insurance team. See why they've been voted best insurance agency 7 years and counting.
Come see us. We'd love a chance to work with you too.
Smith Motors in Wahpeton, our goal is to find the vehicle that fits you, both in lifestyle and budget. Do more with the spacious GMC Acadia, the powerful, always dependable Chevy Silverado, or the rugged, hardworking GMC Sierra. Since 1960, Smith Motors has provided an excellent automotive experience featuring high-quality service and low-pressure sales. Chevrolet or GMC, the selection is great. And if we don't have it, we'll find it for you. Smith Motors, small-town friendly, big-town...
All right, welcome back to Husky Gymnasium here. The final score, once again, the Huskies 57, the Firebirds 45. A 12-point victory for the Huskies. They led by as much as 16 at one point in time. But the Huskies come away with a 12-point win over Region 2 opponent, Devils Lake Firebirds. Take a look at the scoring here in our First Community Credit Union postgame show. Make your dreams affordable with competitive rates and flexible terms with our products. FCCU for the Devils Lake Firebirds. They had 2 guys in double figures and only 5 guys in the scoring column. Lighty finishes with 1, 2 points for Fee, 2 points for Gregory. And then with double figures, Exner finishes with 12 and leading the way for the Firebirds with a nice game for him. 27 points for Ben Brodina. Taking a look at the scoring for the Huskies, again, just 2 players in double figures for the Huskies as well. Trayton King finishes with 6. Aiden Bonches finishes with 8. 1 point for Cooper Como, 2 for Oswald, 4 for Alex Cummings, and 4 for Ryland Flack. And with double figures, Jack Gilbertson with 11. And Braden Steffens finishes with 21. Once again, your final score, 57-45. Nice win for the Huskies here. And the Firebirds just wouldn't go away there, though, B-Dub. They hung in there right there until about 2 minutes to go, and then it was maybe not in question then at that point in time.
Yeah, I mean, the Firebirds are a little bit shorthanded. We know they're missing a couple kids, but I think they came out and fought hard. Brodina played well. He is a problem out there.
Yep.
Can really heat up in a hurry. They just didn't have enough firepower to kind of keep pace with the Huskies. The Huskies able to, get out to a good start and then just kind of keep rolling. They did clean up, keeping the Firebirds off the offensive glass. That helped them in the second half. And then they also stayed out of major foul trouble, even though they had some foul trouble in the first half.
Yep. And
had to go to their bench early. And I think when you're going to be a good team, you have to have players that are going to come in and help you in certain situations. And the Huskies are fortunate that they have some kids that can come in and give some solid minutes and really not lose ground, with Flack and then Oswald coming in, and then Anderson coming in and just giving good solid minutes so that the machine kind of keeps rolling. And you have a good engine with Gilbertson and Steffens, and then when you've got everybody else that can kind of jump in there and kind of keep things rolling, I think that's good. And it's good to have these guys playing the way that they are here, as we get a little bit closer to tournament time. And to be able to take Devils Lake down twice in one season, I think that's good. I do think Devils Lake will be a little different team here once they get those guys back and come tournament time. They're going to be a really tough out. That's going to be you expect that team when they're at full strength to be really good, and now those guys are out. They're going to come back, and now they're a little bit down in the region as far as standings go. So somebody's going to get a matchup that they probably don't want early in region play, but it is what it is. It's just kind of the way that it shakes out. And then Region 1's just going to be a battle. I don't take your pick there. and then after that, what's going to happen come state qualifier time? Those games are just going to be good. I mean, it's the same way on the girls' side. I don't know what the region tournament's going to hold for both Region 1 and Region 2, but I can tell you those state qualifiers are going to be a couple of good basketball games.
And sadly, there's going to be a couple of good teams that don't get to go to the
well,
state
every
tournament.
year there has been a good team in Division A that has been at home.
Yep.
And that's going to be the case again this year on both the girls' side and the boys' side. That's just the way that it shakes out. There's going to be a really good team that is not going to make it to the state tournament.
Absolutely. I agree with you 100% on both sides of the ball for the girls and the boys. So the boys go to improve to 11-4. And, Brian, they're coming right back on Monday. They got to take on Oak Grove here right away in a big Region 1 game now. They got to focus on that. So
Oak Grove playing some good basketball. They beat the Huskies the first time around. They'll get them at home now. And it's a game that the Huskies are going to need. You know, you need to play some solid basketball against a team that's playing really well. You get them on your floor. And there's some things that happen in this game that you're going to need to try and clean up. You got some film that you can go back and look at and, take a look at your technique on boxing out, things like that. Are you making contact? Or are you just kind of turning around and kind of depending on your leaping ability? But you just got to clean those fundamental things up. Play defense with your feet, not with your hands. You got to be ready to help. You got to close out, ready to move. All those things that we talk about in practice every day. You just got to clean those up and make sure that you get the execution down. And if you can do that, you might be able to find yourself with some good success here towards the end of the season.
Very good, sir. And then Devils Lake, they got to go take on Four Winds Minnewacan on Tuesday.
How about that?
But they get their guys, like you said, Brian, some of their guys coming back here, and they'll be available for the Four Winds game. So that'll probably be a dandy up there, too, as Four Winds, I think, currently ranked number 1, if I got it right.
That'll be a bit of a battle. I mean, it's too bad that Four Winds is going to end up not being in Division A next year, but how about that year in and year out if you had that battle between Devils Lake and Four Winds? Both those teams are consistently, good and, not far away from each other. That's a pretty good rivalry, so hopefully they continue to play even though Four Winds might drop down.
Very true, and good luck to you on Monday at Richland.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
Go up there and take on the Colts, I guess. The Lady Colts? I don't know if they're called the Lady Colts.
I don't know. I don't know how you do that.
But anyway, the Colts are up there. All right, we got a busy week. 6 nights in a row. We're going to have stuff on Three Borders Sports Network next week, Monday through Saturday, and a coach's show on Wednesday. Take a look at our website for our schedule, and we'll be putting it on our Facebook every day. And we got to mention our Optimum Rehab Player of the Game. Brian, we want you to be able to do all the things you want to do. Stop and see Dr. Tony, or visit the webpage at myoptimumrehab.com. And our Optimum Rehab Player of the Game was an easy pick, I think.
Yeah, I think so. I think we got to go with Beast, as they call him, Braden Steffens, and 21 points on the night. And a good, solid performance up and down. And, he just does what he does. And, he's the main guy that everybody who comes in here, that's the one that they want to stop. And Devils Lake not able to do it tonight. And we'll give that to Braden Steffens.
There you go. Braden Steffens, our Optimum Rehab Player of the Game. Congratulations to him. I think it's his second or third one. So we'll take the day off tomorrow, Brian. Watch the Super Bowl, cheer on the Seahawks. At least I will be.
I've got practice tomorrow.
Oh yeah, I suppose. I bet you Ralph is going to do something tomorrow.
We both have practice tomorrow. Hopefully,
you got games on Monday.
Hopefully, he will get out of the gym in time so that we can have a little bit of practice and we can get home and watch the game.
All right, folks. Thanks to all of our sponsors here. We appreciate everybody on the Three Borders Sports Network. And all of our sponsors, make sure you tell them thanks as well. Again, your final score here from Wahpeton. The Huskies victorious over Devils Lake, 57-45. For Brian Watson, I'm Joe Schreiner, and everybody at Three Borders Sports Network. Noel, Steve, Mike, everybody. Chad, Yards. Good night, everybody, and have a great Super Bowl weekend. Stay warm and stay safe.